Morning, everybody. Just wanted to talk real quick about the CBOE website crash that happened recently here in the last few hours. So apparently the Chicago Board Options Exchange website crashed, which is a good thing. We all know that futures, Bitcoin futures went live today, Monday. According to the article, after the exchange launched the Pioneer futures on Sunday, the front end interface crashed almost immediately. This is excellent news, not only for Bitcoin, but the cryptocurrency sphere. Looking at Electroneum coming out this week, hopefully by Wednesday, the wallets will be open. This is just going to drive the price through the roof. You know, we've got institutional money now being transferred into the crypto sphere. So you've got this huge transformation of wealth. One of the things that my mentor sent me this yesterday was the website where you can go and check to see, you know, how much Bitcoin is being bought and sold. And I'll try to put the link in the description so everyone else can go in and take a look at it. But I really wanted to just talk about this article and, you know, what that means for us as investors and holders of cryptocurrency. Let's see here real quick. See if I can find that information. I'm at the dealership right now getting my car looked at, so if there's a lot of background noise, I apologize, guys. I tried to do a live stream, but for some reason the Digi app wasn't working properly, so it just wouldn't let me get on. So I wanted to do this live, but I'm just going to record it and let you guys look at it when I'm done. Hope you guys enjoyed my video that I put up yesterday, especially all my people in India. That was especially done for you guys. Okay, so let's see here. What was it? Passport to Paradise, Electroneum. So I've adopted the moniker Blockchain Joe. Again, my mentor said, you know, use the Gerber channel, but you need to have a moniker. You know, Shay Feebster. If you don't know who he is, look him up on Facebook or YouTube. But this guy has made millions of dollars you know, creating different internet marketing systems, and we've been friends for 20 years, and he's the one that ultimately pushed me into the cryptocurrency sphere. When Bitcoin was $2,300, he told me that I needed to get in and get on, and I was just like on the fence about it. Man, I don't know anything about cryptocurrency. This is nonsense. And even though I've been told about it back in 2009 by, you know, a guy that I worked with, it just didn't translate to me until I started making money with it. And I think that's the important thing. I think, you know, we're going from a tangible experience with money, and we're moving on to an intangible feel, leaving the intrinsic value of the fiat currency behind and moving into this digital realm of digital currencies. And I mean, it's always been digital. I mean, even if you deposit fiat into the bank, you know, you get a little ticket back that tells you how much you deposited. You see what your balance is. It's all digital anyway. So it's just making that transition in your mind from, okay, I can hold physical money, and now I can see my money, but it's all digital. It's all, you know, it's all on a phone or whatever the situation is. But let me see. Real quick. You know, I'll look for that. I know where it was. As a matter of fact, let me just do something here real quick. Let me go to my history. I should be able to find it that way because I went to it last night, and I was looking at the Bitcoins flowing from, you know, the bottom to the different parts of the map, and I was just like, wow, this is pretty cool, you know. Let's see here. I can't find it. Anyways, as a matter of fact, bear with me, guys. Let me just send him a quick message here and ask him for that website again. Okay, cool. So while I'm waiting on that response, I'm going to go over the article real quick with you guys. All right, so it says here, it starts off by saying the CBOE, which is the Chicago Board Options Exchange. The crash had no impact on Bitcoin futures success. So the website crashed. Major. Apparently due to the high traffic volumes leading to concerns that the launch would fail. However, in a series of Twitter updates, and I'm going to go to the Twitter page too and see what's going on there, so the technical problems had no impact on the orderly trading of the new product. Bitcoin prices immediately rocketed, boom, which is huge, following the release, correcting upwards following a dip below 1,300 in the run up to Sunday. So if you didn't get on the Bitcoin bandwagon and it dipped to 1,300, that's when you should have bought, because I don't think it's going to dip back below what it currently is right now. I'm hoping that it won't happen, because nothing goes straight up. If it does, that's a problem. That's a false, it's not organic. Things have to go up and they have to go down, have to go up. That's the way the stock market works. That's the way pretty much everything works. It has to go up and then it comes back down to correct itself. You know, when you're talking $40,000 for one Bitcoin, if you think it's expensive now, you wait until it's $100,000 a coin. The X factor in the multiplication of wealth that you get from a Bitcoin is going to slowly diminish because it's going to get so expensive. Futures is what's going to drive the price up because of the institutional money. If you don't know what futures is, basically you're betting on the future price of Bitcoin. You don't own it, you don't buy it, you're just betting on the futures. So a lot of people are talking about, okay, well, they're going to short the market with futures and all sorts of stuff. If you short the market, it's going to be hard to short the market. Not saying that it can't be done, but if you short the market, and let's just say, for instance, you buy, you know, Bitcoin, or you're betting on the price of Bitcoin going up to about $20,000, and which we already saw that it will do, but we're just talking retroactively talking, and you bet that, okay, it's going to be $20,000, it's going to go down. Let's just say you bet that it's going to go down, and then it ends up hitting $60,000. You now have to buy that back at $60,000 instead of $20,000. It's kind of a quick lesson on how futures work, but you always want to be on the right side of the transaction. You always want to be on the right side of the way things are going to work. So anyways, at press time, almost 20% daily growth has contributed an average value of $16,785 per coin, according to CoinMarketCap, the exchange data. So despite CBOE's hiccups, commentators meanwhile note the launch was in fact comparatively trouble-free for such a large-scale event that continues to draw huge numbers of interested participants. If you don't understand what's happening right now, guys, old money, fiat, is now coming into new money, digital cryptocurrency. Old money, them, new money, us. We're the guys who adopted this technology and this platform. So now is the time to get in if you haven't done it, because it's still affordable. There's still a low barrier of entry in order to get in. And if you don't do it now, it doesn't even have to be Bitcoin. It can be any other altcoin. Mainly Electroneum. That's the one I'm pushing. Why? Because I've read the white paper. I see what's going on. I've got a great team backing it. Now, that's not to say that there aren't some other altcoins out there as well that can possibly be bigger than Electroneum. but you got to get in. The website, Shay just sent it to me. It's called fiatleak.com. So if you haven't checked that out, it's an amazing little tool to have going on in the background on your phone, so you can see what's going on. Fiatleak.com, and I'll put the link in the description. Anyways, so despite COV's hiccups, everything went fine. The launch was smooth, although the website experienced some issues due to an overwhelming number of hits looking for the trading data. CBOE itself added a new blog post on Monday. With the surge of public interest in crypto and blockchain, 2017 has become notorious for crypto-related services having technical issues due to unprecedented consumer demand. What was the other one that had some issues this weekend as well? If you were trying to do any type of transactions, I think Coinbase was having some issues as well. So the other thing that's happening, the other dynamics that's happening with this is transferring money. So if you're trying to move some Bitcoin around to different places, the fees are killing people right now. My mentor Shay just moved $126 worth of Bitcoin, I guess, to his wallet, and they charge him $60 in fees. That's ridiculous. This whole thing was supposed to be about anonymity, fast transactions, and low fees, and all of a sudden now it's slowly becoming like the traditional marketplace. That's a problem, and I think that's where Electroneum is going to have a huge impact on the market because of what's happening with Bitcoin. Now, again, I'm not knocking Bitcoin. I'm not saying that it's not a good thing. But what I'm saying is that this is one of the reasons why it's important to start looking at other cryptocurrencies and doing your research on fees and all this other stuff. Anyway, so major exchanges such as Coinbase, Poloniex, and others have all felt the strain and experienced temporary delays and crashes. Coinbase has publicly promised to hire support staff and improve back-end performance, to help with the delays and stuff. So, guys, as this thing starts to move and go crazy, you can bet that there's going to be some high fees, slow transactions moving through the blockchain. I experienced it firsthand. It took, I think, 3 or 4 days for my money to come to me to be transferred onto my BitPay card. So start looking at that, guys. The other article, the Bitcoin markets really like CBOE future price, futures, the price spiked sharply. So you already know, if you woke up this morning, you saw that Bitcoin price went high. So I want to go to that Twitter feed and talk about what they were talking about here. And again, I'll try to put some links to these articles in the description. Cointelegraph.com is where you can find all this information. The highly anticipated launch of Bitcoin futures on the CBOE exchange was as fortuitous as one could expect in the world of cryptocurrencies, as the trading platform crashed in the first hour of being open. I think that's what's going to happen with the Electroneum website. I guarantee you they're going to have issues come Wednesday. As soon as they make that announcement, you're going to have people who haven't been paying attention rushing to the website, trying to buy Electroneum. The ICO ended, people. It's done. You got to now go on the exchange and get it. The other thing that's going to happen is Cryptopia may even crash once Electroneum is opened up, and then, hit BTC and the other exchange that they applied for. And wait till the iPhone application goes live. Guys, there's going to be massive downloads. I haven't checked the App Store to see how many downloads the Electroneum app has had, but I can almost guarantee you it's not high right now because the app is still not working and functioning properly. But I'm curious to see, I'm very excited to see what the new interface is going to look like, because in the email that Richard L. sent out, they've been working on the graphical user interface, the feel of the website and the app. So a lot of things may change when you open it up. New features, new buttons, new cool effects. Who knows, man? It's going to be an exciting time come Wednesday. Having scoffed at cryptocurrency exchanges struggling to meet the massive influx of people trying to enter the market over the past 2 weeks, mainstream financial institutions caught a glimpse of the behemoth that Bitcoin has become. That's an understatement. Having scoffed at cryptocurrency exchanges, they've now seen the behemoth. You got to remember, guys, a lot of the people trading on the stock exchanges and doing all these different things in traditional money, they're the older generation. You have more young people than you do these people trading on the traditional platforms getting into that are in cryptocurrency. So you've got all these millennials and young people who are buying cryptocurrencies, people who are doing, who work from home. They don't do traditional work. You know, they're YouTube stars, or they're selling on Amazon. They're buying and selling. They're not doing traditional jobs. So they have plenty of time to sit at home and mess around and work with all this new technology and, you know, do research on this digital cryptocurrency thing that's happening. So there are more people in the cryptocurrency space trading and buying, and you have a few people from the traditional side coming into doing that stuff too. But like the article said, they now see what a behemoth this thing is. So nevertheless, Bitcoin futures have officially been launched, and their reality has seen the market react positively. That's the main thing, guys. It's a positive move. The market is always going to correct itself. It's going to go high and it's going to come down. It's going to go high and come down. If it just keeps going straight, never has a hiccup, that's a problem. That is not organic. It is, it's almost like someone is manipulating it. It has to correct itself. So when the market goes down, you don't worry about that stuff. It's always going to correct itself. We know what Bitcoin is. We know what it's going to do. We know what cryptocurrencies will do and what it is going to do for the future. Social media platforms were understandably busy, and people from all walks of life were giving their 2 cents worth in reaction to the newly launched futures. Renowned stock picker Ronnie Moas reflected back on the launch of Amazon back in 1997. If you were around for that, when Amazon launched, everyone said that Amazon selling books, it's a stupid idea. This guy will never. Now you look at Jeff Bezos, man. He's one of the, if not the wealthiest person on the planet. And it all started with selling books. Now imagine, not everyone reads, not everyone wants to read. Not everyone wants to own books, but everyone wants to spend money. Everyone needs to have money to do transactions. So this whole thing, this transfer of wealth that's happening, Electroneum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all of these other coins, massive. So Amazon has grown and survived the notorious .com bubble. We all know about .com bubble. He also threw in the hopes of a $100,000 high. So imagine that. Amazon went from $40 to $1,200, even though shorts tried to hit. Shorts tried to hit this since 1997. So people trying to short the market. This guy says, Ronnie Moas says, I'm not worried about NYC/CHI manipulation. Bitcoin now has a 270 billion valuation and is a top 20 currency versus 180 currencies. Bitcoin is now at a point where it can't be easily manipulated. 100,000 or bust. So this guy is saying that Bitcoin cannot be easily manipulated. There's no real way to short it. Not saying it can't be shorted, because there are some savvy people out there who may want to see this thing fall, but it's going to be very hard to do. One coin, $100,000. What do you guys think? I want to know. Put it in the comments. Put some comments out there. Let me know what you guys think. $100,000. If Bitcoin hits $100,000, what does that mean for Electroneum, guys? What will that mean for us? Huge gains. I'm going to try to buy some more Electroneum. I need to buy some more because I know this thing is going to shoot through the roof. American actor James Woods, if you don't know who he is, look him up, real cool guy, has been outspoken about Bitcoin in recent times, taking a speculative and cautious stance at the very best. Quote, I've never trusted the concept of the Federal Reserve either. Just for the record, I like tangible stuff, things that have real value, but I'm older and certainly old-fashioned. I'm happy to admit I'm probably wrong about Bitcoin, but I'm still never touching it. And that's his stance. It's cool. A lot of people will not make that transition into digital currency. That's going to be their fault. Fiat currency is already digital. They give you the paper just so that you can hold it and field it. You and I, who are smart enough to know that once you deposit your paycheck, it becomes numbers. You deposit physical fiat currency into your bank, all it is numbers. So that tangible feel of money, really, it's just the matrix telling you, hey, stay plugged in. Don't worry about it. You didn't see anything. That's all it is. It's not backed by gold anymore, so really there's nothing propping it up. Bitcoin podcaster Tracey Meyer took a dig at CBOE and Coinbase after their sites went down, while noting the Bitcoin network was going strong. Quote, futures launched 15 minutes ago. At CBOE, site is down. At Coinbase is down. Lots of exchanges are down. Guess they do not know how to scale. Hashtag Bitcoin network is up and has not experienced any downtime. Go figure. We're on it, people. We're savvy. We know what's going on. And I know Richard Ells and those guys, they've done their work. Even if they crash, that's a good thing. We want to see the website crash. We want to see this thing get blown out. I am predicting, my prediction, for the first 7 days, within the first 7 days, $2 in the Electroneum. And I didn't stutter, $2. I predict $2. It's probably going to go a little bit higher because I know the first day that it came out on the exchange and we had the miners mining, it shot up to $47. So $2, that's not a far stretch. It's going to happen, guys. So we got a long week ahead. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening. Stay focused, guys. Don't allow yourself to get distracted by the stupidity that's going on, the naysayers, because we've already proved them wrong. Richard Ells has already proved them wrong. HackerOne has already proved them wrong. Things are going strong. You're going to have whales. You're going to have pumpers and dumpers. You're going to have snails, guys like me who don't know what they're doing. They're trying to get on there and move their money around and do some sales. Stay alert. While the initial launch of Bitcoin futures didn't go as smoothly as COB may have hoped, the reality of the effect of futures will only be truly felt when trading moves into full swing later today, which is Monday. Nevertheless, COB tweeted that nearly 1,000 contract trades have been placed after 2 hours of initial trading. Bloomberg reported that 2 price circuit breakers were triggered during the first few hours of trading, an automated mechanism which is used to control volatility. CBOE will cut trading for 5 minutes if the Bitcoin price rallies by more than 30%. Guys, this is awesome. Stay alert, stay crypto. Guys, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video with somebody. Let's build this channel. I'm your boy, Blockchain Joe, signing out. If I don't buy Bitcoin, I always buy Electroneum. Stay crypto, my friends.